here. It was a wonderful experience here.
Okay. So, Praveen, if you can tell us a little bit about the film.
Okay. Bright Snow is a story of a filmmaker army, and the film is set in Kashmir. Whose film is banned by the religious fanatics and of course the part of the system because he showed in his short film the postpartum blood, which is the blood after the birth. And for this absurd reason, his film is banned. Then the mother of the army, you know, she takes the yam, a TV, the old kind of TV, and a DVD to show the film in mountain villages. From one village to another village, she travels, and this is as an act of defiance against the ban. She takes the challenge of fulfilling the dream of her son. So this film is basically talks about the freedom of expressions, the freedom to have choices, and freedom to show cinema, create cinema and show cinema to the public.
Thank you. I think it's a beautiful theme.
Would you like to say something?
The whole idea about carrying a TV and to show it directly to people through cinema. Yes, please.
Yeah, this film is truly a cinematic gem. It's the visual are so strong, and I think for those of us in the West, there's been really also a strong reaction to the fact that it was completely shot in Kashmir at the time that Kashmir suddenly was unfortunately in headlines around the world. So that really resonated. But that visual of this committed mother on a journey alone with the beast, and on top of the beast, the TV and the DVD, and she is intent on making sure that people see her son's film after he's been arrested by the police for producing the film and attempting to show it themselves. And at this time, I'm based in Canada, and the issue of fighting for freedom of expression, to access books that everybody wants in libraries, for teachers to be able to teach what they want in schools, for films to be shown. These are issues that we're dealing with, at home too. So it really resonates. It's not something, that's happening there. It's something that's happening to us, and it's not just in the States. We're all aware of what's happening in the United States, but at home in Canada too, it's a real issue.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to ask Praveen, what inspired you to make this film, choose this subject?
Actually, I met this filmmaker. This film is also in the film. Film within the film is the actual short film which was banned in Kargil, made by Khacho, the actor which acted in the film also. So when I met him for some other reason, Reiki, and then he told me that he made a short film and he's very frustrated because this film is banned after one show. And then I got the idea to, as a tribute to his desire to show the film to the public. Creating art and showing art is the most important part of anybody's life, for artist's life in any field. So I visualize the rest of the things and then I make this. And also because what we see as a sensitive filmmaker, as we all are sensitive, whether you are a filmmaker or not, the happenings around the world is, of course, somewhere curtaining our desire to be free. For me, the freedom is the most important. I would be ready to lose the food, but not the freedom. So somehow this film is that kind of a small, very individual resistance, basically, I can say, an individual See, there are many ways of raising the voice. You can have a slogan, you have banners, you can have so many things. But when a personal individual decides to resist, that becomes very, important point for me and for, I think the audience also got involved in this because it's a one lady's journey to show the, against odd. She didn't listen to anybody. She wants to show the film. And that is the kind of, individual I found very interesting.
We hear very extremely good things about your film. It's being talked about, and everyone is saying that it's an excellent film. It would be a treat to watch it actually. I don't get to watch films during the festival, but I'm sure the kind of reactions it had from the first screening. If there's a second screening, a lot of people will actually go for it. So now we open the floor to questions.